Hi everybody, Grave Visitations here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm in Kensal Green Cemetery in London. Now there's two sections in the cemeteries. There's two cemeteries here. One is Catholic and one is called All Souls. Now there's an old section and a new section, so I'm going to take you around the old section where there's some amazing mausoleums, sculptured statues and stuff like that. So this is all the old section here in Kensal Green Catholic Cemetery. We're going to read some of them. It's a quite big cemetery. It's a beautiful headstone there. And there's a lot of Italian people, I think, interred in the cemetery. As we can see here, Giuseppe Antonio Gatti, who died 1870, aged 34, leaving a wife and two children to mourn his loss. And of Angela Maria Gatti, daughter of the above, who died in 1868, aged 1 month. And Constantine Gatti, brother of the above, who died in 1870, aged 20 years old. So quite a lot of Italian people interred in the cemetery here. Josepha Alice, beloved daughter of Il DeFranco Jose, who died 1885, aged 18 years old. Another fabulous angel statue, holding the bugle, I think, in her hand. And it's a statue of a woman, like she's in mourning here. And I think it's fallen over, the statue. There's parts of it that has fallen over. And you can see where it has fallen over, unfortunately. But beautiful all the same. So up here we have a mausoleum. As you can see now, it does look old and maybe in need of repair. There's no windows on this one, as you can see. But that stone is unusual. It's like a dark brown stone on this one here. And I'm not sure what I'll see inside here. Now there is some things missing off it there. You can see the cross on the wall. And the windows, unfortunately, and stuff are missing out of the glass. But I'm sure at one stage it was beautiful, with those stained glass windows in it. So there's a couple of mausoleums in the cemetery. We'll try and get around to them all. It's a beautiful grave here, in loving memory of Michael Edward Riley. And a photograph of Michael Edward. Rest in peace, Michael. There's a couple of old mausoleums, sculptures and photographs. The cemetery is very big. Now this is a grave here. Sal Iola. Rest in peace. And the face looks born off the statue there. There's a beautiful old photograph here of the woman. A beautiful picture. And it says in memory of our mother Maria Falco. So I'm going to make my way over in this direction here, guys. And there's a lot of people working here. Now here's an old mausoleum. We can see the scaffolding up around it. They're actually doing this one up and repairing it. So it's nice to see they're repairing it, because a lot of history there and keeping it together. Another old mausoleum. And this one says Society of the Catholic Apostolate. Very Reverend Francis Norrison, ordained in 1927 and he died in 1935. And there's a list of reverends along there. So whether they're interred in this mausoleum here, I'm not sure. All the reverends. You can just see inside there how beautiful that looks. Amazing inside. Stained glass. And the stained glass unfortunately is broken on this one as well. One of the Magnificent Seven, it's called, cemeteries here in London. And we've been to Highgate. So this is the second place we've been to, and it's another one of the Magnificent Seven cemeteries in London. And magnificent they really are. We have the red brick here on this mausoleum, and there's like a glass door, but I'm not sure if you could see through that now. That door. And it's very dark inside, so I don't know if I'd see anything in there, guys. If you can see anything there. They're really nice mausoleums. The door, and this is beautiful. And the sculpture up over the door there. Some beautiful mausoleums. We have the head of Jesus Christ here on on this side of the entrance of the mausoleum, and just on the other side then we have Our Lady here. Really nice. And a lot of those mausoleums unfortunately are blacked out windows, so you just won't see inside those. So we'll walk around the area, and this is the Catholic section of the cemetery that I'm showing you here now today. And it's amazing to see the Irish people interred here and all the other people that's interred here, not just the Irish, and their beautiful final resting places here in Kensal Green. So we have a mausoleum here that was bricked up. The Frossi family. I'm presuming that's Italian again. There's beautiful statues at the entrance, and that was bricked up. The Le Grove family are interred in this mausoleum. And in some of the mausoleums here, you will notice that some of the doors actually don't look like your normal doors that you would see in a mausoleum. They look like they've been an added feature to the mausoleum, like they're more modern looking. Now, the reason for that, I would imagine, would be because if the mausoleums were broken into or the doors were damaged, they would maybe fortify the mausoleum a bit stronger with the more modern type of door, as you can see here. I certainly haven't seen them in Ireland, so maybe it's a normal thing here in the UK. Okay guys, so I'm going to go back in this direction and have a look at some more amazing tombstones here in Kensal Green Cemetery. They're doing the church up, I think, as well, and outside. So just here we have this amazing mausoleum as well. Just look at that. Absolutely stunning. And those doors. The lion's heads on the doors with the detail of the teeth and everything that's on it. Really, really nice. And it says Resurrecto, which would be Italian. This one here has lots of plants around it. Look at this, isn't that beautiful? This colourful railing around that enters into the mausoleum. And there's some wild growth there, unfortunately, so it's not possible to try and see. We'll try and have a look in if we can. But really nice mausoleum. And you can see the design on that there. It's like a Roman soldier with a helmet on, it looks like. Gorgeous. Stained glass inside, you can see. And I might try and get around the other side and have a look at that if I can. Now the back is just, that's what it looks like at the back of the mausoleum. Really, really nice. And the roof of the mausoleum has coloured tiles on it. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Another small mausoleum here. The Dolan family. And Dolan, I think, is an Irish name also. So it could be an Irish family that's interred in the mausoleum there. We have all the pigeons in Kensal Green. Now it's an old mausoleum, I'm sure there's nobody to fix it. There mightn't be family left, unfortunately. That's the inside of the old mausoleum. So I am going to go up now, guys, this direction. But first I want to just show you Belgian soldiers, it says here, which is beautiful. A very big memorial monument here. Belgian soldiers, 1914 to 1918. Isn't that beautiful? And all the names of the soldiers are here. Greater love than this no man hath, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Beautiful monument. And all the names here. I'm sure they're all the names of the soldiers fought in the First World War. And that's in French, I think, so if anybody understands what that says, please let me know in the comments. Isn't it a fine monument though for the soldiers? Really nice. So rest in peace to the soldiers and thank you for your service. Right guys, so this is on my way back out of the Catholic cemetery here in Kensal Green. There's a few on the way out I just want to show you. Cherished memories of our darling husband and daddy, David. You can see a photograph of David. Gandolfi, it says, which is Italian. I'm presuming it is Italian. What a beautiful angel on that grave, look at that. Absolutely amazing. And the photographs that's on it as well. So there's a couple of headstones on the way out here that I spotted and I said I wanted to do them, and there's lovely photographs on them, so I'm going to have a look at some of them on the way out. Antonia Mazzoni, and a picture of Antonia there, very old. Look at that statue, another beautiful statue, an Italian grave, really gorgeous. And I see one here as well, Katrina Ladi, who died in 1985, it looks like. I think it's a child's grave. But just look at that beautiful picture of the little girl. May she rest in peace, little angel. So guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and share the video if you can. It helps a lot. We do travel a lot. I also have a membership on my channel also. If anybody would like to join the membership on my channel, you will just see the button on the home page of the channel and press the join button. It really helps the channel. It helps to get around and travel.